Still hot. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello internet people. So today I'm going to talk about my doll collection, and I'm specifically going to be talking about the vintage dolls in my collection. This is the stuff that I got, or what really got me started. It really what got me into doll collecting. So this was kind of like me feeling around, see what kind of things I like, what kind of size. Yeah, I just felt like sharing, and a little bit of history about the dolls. Not too much because I didn't really research them. I just kind of bought them because I liked how they looked. But yeah, we'll go over some of these dolls. One of the first dolls I got off eBay was this doll. You're gonna say doll a lot, but I think her box said I love Amy or I heart Amy or honey Amy or something like that. I don't remember. I threw the box out because that's what I do. I debox my dolls and throw out the box. Unfortunately, the records I have don't go that far back. It was just maybe like 4 or 5 years ago I bought this one. And she is probably from the 70s. I think she has Hong Kong written on the back of her head. She is a plastic body with a vinyl head, rooted hair, painted on face. She's pretty cute. She doesn't have come on, focus. She really doesn't have a face. Like she has a little bit, you can see. But she really doesn't have like definition of her lips. And I thought that was pretty cute. And and she has like basic articulation. Her legs move, her arms move, her head moves. Her head actually tilts, which was pretty interesting. She has a ball neck, so she can go woo. But yeah, she's cute. This is Amy. The next one I got was this one, and this is a Heidi doll by a company called Remco. And let me check my notes because I wrote it down. I think she is 1964, and she is a vinyl doll, pretty solid plastic, hollow vinyl head, rooted hair, painted face, and she is pretty cute. She has a little impish type of look about her. And I gave her some different clothes, different shoes. She can stand by herself pretty well. She originally came with this super cute dress that I need to snap up. There we go. This little tiny dress. A pocket. Very adorable. And I additionally bought some extra clothes for her, which is this little pant and shirt set. So very cute. She has one interesting feature. She can wave, or her arm lifts, so she has a button on her tummy and her arm. It's not very good because the fabrics, but she can move her arm. Her arm goes whoa. Yeah. So this is Heidi from 1964. Move her over. And then I got something a little different. This is a Dakin. I think I wrote that right down. A Dakin Dream doll. Now these are similar. Oh wait, it's Dakin. There's no N in there. But this one's from Japan, and she was made in like 1960s. but she is actually, she has yarn hair, and she's actually made out of like styrofoam with like a pantyhose type cover, and then she has felt clothes that are sewn onto her, and you can see how faded this clothing is. You can see there. You can see how dark that is. That used to be the color. So yeah, and she has like painted on features. They're a little smeared, but she's actually hangs on the wall behind me. So she's not really like a play toy. She's more like a decoration, but definitely I would consider her a doll. Very cute. And I'll put her back up where she belongs so I don't get lost. Here she goes. Yeah. And then let's see what else I got. I have this Holly Hobby doll from Knickerbocker. Knickerbocker is another one of those companies that you see a lot when you start looking at 60s and 70s dolls. They put out a lot of dolls. A lot of dolls with sunbonnets is what I heard. She used to have a sunbonnet. This is the dress that she came in. Different shoes. This is not her original face. Come on. I repainted her and gave her a haircut because her face was really creepy. Like, it was very faded. Let me see if I can zoom in with that. She's a lot cuter now. Or at least I think so. A lot cuter. There we go. So yeah, and she has, her head, her arms move, legs move. Interestingly, she has a hollow body, plastic body, and vinyl arms and legs and head. And she has connections at the legs, at the thigh, not at the arm, but at the thigh she can twist and turn. So that's pretty interesting. And that's Holly Hobby. And she was, let me do that right, 1974. So she was made in 1974. And then we have this doll who came in a plastic bag with like a little thing on top, like you would find it kind of like in the dollar store. And she is a Miss Mary doll. From what I've seen, Miss Mary dolls are kind of like random. Like, they came with different clothes, they came with different colors, different hairstyles. This is not what she came in. She came in this dress, which I had to cut her out of because it was so tight. But she has a hollow plastic body and a vinyl head, rooted hair, painted face. Oh, she's a little shiny. And she's pretty cute too. It's interesting because the dress she was in was very mature looking, but she has like baby doll face. She's definitely like a toddler kind of size. Yeah, she's cute. Smells like doll. But again, she has, 5 points of articulation. I don't like to handle her too much because she is that super hollow plastic. It makes me a little nervous. Like when I put her shoes on and off, there's a spot on her heel that's opening up. Not too good. But yeah, that's Mary. This is a group of dolls. They're based off of the drawings of Joan Walsh Anglund, who was an illustrator. And she did these really adorable little girls. super stylized, like only dot eyes, no nose, no mouth kind of thing. And let me get up. This one is a little bisque doll. I know my camera's not focusing. But she's made out of bisque, and she is strung with elastic. And she came, oh, excuse me. I had to go get my banana bread. Anyway, so she is a bisque doll. Bisque. So she's very fragile, which makes me a little nervous. So she sits usually with my tchotchkes shelf. And I made her a little dress because she came with a kit that you were supposed to make clothes for her. And this is actually the dress that I made. It's a teeny tiny dress. It looks huge, but it fits her okay. It's literally just a rectangle. But yeah, so she's really cute. I like to have her just kind of sit like that. She'll sit and chill out. Yeah. And she is from 1958. So she's the oldest of the bunch here. And now we're going to look at another one. This is a pocket doll from the same artist. And she's actually from 1993. She has a soft vinyl body and head and yarn hair and a painted face. She doesn't have like a nose or a mouth. And let me see. There we go. She's very cute. She's currently wearing, her hands actually stop like right here. She is wearing a Mui-chan dress right now. She originally came with this as her dress, a very patchworky type thing. And these little teeny tiny fabric boots. Mary Jane's. Yes. And oh my gosh, I need a drink. Tea. Earl Grey is my favorite. That's what I've been drinking lately, and I'm sorry my camera's shaking. It's not stable. It's on the table. Let's go. Woo! That's right. So, we're coming back around to cloth dolls. This is by another Joan Walsh Anglund doll, and she is pretty big, actually. She's from 1964 and made in Japan. Well, it's interesting to see what vintage dolls are made in Japan versus which ones are made in Hong Kong. It's always interesting. So she is so cute. She has yarn hair, very similar to this gal, and no face. She's also very similar in feel to, I would say, a Waldorf doll. So she has like the knit fabric for the face and knit legs. Very cute little feet. She's very solid feeling. Very solid. And she has some stitching to kind of give her a definition for her face. And she's cute. And then I have one who is that's a lie. She's from 1993. This is 1981. And she looks very 80s, let me tell you. Another Knickerbocker doll. And this one is from a rainbow collection. Her name is Blossom Joy. She has the massive yarn hair, and she has like a little, again, like a Waldorf doll. She has like definition in her face, felt eyes, Her mouth is drawn on. So you definitely don't want to get her wet. Her pants are sewn on, her shoes are sewn on. She's very cute. And sorry, I keep on like looking at her but not showing her. Yes. Woohoo! But yeah, so those are my vintage dolls that I have in my collection. Hello, camera, get back. I know, autofocus on me, please. There we go. So, like, those are my vintage dolls that I have in my collection that aren't from Mattel and aren't Barbie. I'll be doing those in my next video. I'll be showing you my Mattel Barbie, both vintage and reproduction dolls. I don't have a lot of dolls. My collection at this moment is really small, but that's okay. I get picky. I'm really picky about my dolls in particular, especially now that I know what I like and what I don't like. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have any vintage dolls in your collection? What type? And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, or subscribe. I'll probably upload at some point, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.